Called the Susa Gate. It was the temple entry on the eastern side. Susa because Susa was the capital of Persia, and this gate led in that direction or pointed to that direction of Persia. So that's the Susa Gate. Then you have three general areas inside of the Temple Mount itself. When we're up here on top, we'll just take a quick look down. You'll see it better. There's the Royal Basilica, which was made of something like 160 pillars that held up this whole area. It was a public place, and it was built by Herod. In fact, this whole area was expanded by Herod. They had double columns that held up the outer porches all the way around this temple area. They were 37 feet high, and they were one piece stone columns, okay? One piece, all of them, each. This side, inside, looks exactly like the other porticos on the other side. And on this side was what was called Solomon's Porches, where Jesus often would teach, okay? He would often teach also on the steps, on the southern part, right down in here. He would also teach inside of an inner court that we'll explain. All this outer court inside the temple area itself. Oh, I should say something. When it says he went up to the temple, it means that he went up to the temple area. It did not mean that he went in the temple, because there was only the high priest that was allowed and the priests that were officiating in sacrifice that were allowed in the inner sanctuary portion of the temple. He would teach in the temple. That's all this area. There's three areas of it. The court of the Gentiles, anyone was allowed in this whole area of court. It was there that you found the money changers, the animals, and the commotion. And when Jesus came to this area, he was concerned about the desecration that had taken place on the platform. So he single-handedly cleared it. Not once, but twice. Once at the beginning of his ministry and once at the end. And it was in the court of the Gentiles where he cleared those money changers out. There's an inner part, this first enclosed area that you can see marked by small towers, 4 of them. That is the court of the women. No one that was a Gentile was allowed in there. Only the women, only all of Israel, those were of the house of Israel, were allowed in there. This is where Joseph and Mary took Jesus.
From this gate here?
Not necessarily from this gate. There were other entries.
Okay.
Okay, like the Robinson's Arch over there and these steps here. So we don't know which one they came in. They came from Bethlehem, right? That's this way.
So they probably
Yeah.
more likely.
Oh,